Towards a fog problem for tomorrow morning on a day which in its own right could well be dry enough, yes, but a good deal cloudier than was the case on Tuesday. The big picture shows just how clear those skies were, except yet again, I'm afraid, across the north and northwest of Scotland. Bits and pieces of rain and drizzle here throughout the day. More cloud, in fact, now coming in across the North Sea to affect central and eastern parts of England, but in the northern half of the British Isles, where the skies stay that wee bit clearer, there will be some frost around, and notice how those fog patches really come through in the second half of the night, what is going to be a chilly old night if your skies do stay pretty clear. So how do we start the new day on Wednesday? Some patches of fog around, certainly across parts of Northern Ireland, but a dry start to the day here. It's the extent of this fog across the central belt in Scotland, affecting perhaps parts of the M8, the M80 up towards Stirling, Perth and Kinross, perhaps the M9 and the M92, could all be affected by those patchy but dense patches of fog. Similar sort of prospect perhaps top end of the A1 there in the Vale of York. Come further south though, the blanket of cloud will have done its stuff to keep the frost and the fog at bay as well. As you move out towards the west, so this cloud blanket is a little bit more broken, and there will be some sunny spells coming through here, west of the Tamar particularly, and so too across the western side of Wales. But again, here in the north, a little bit of fog, perhaps a little bit of frost as well. On through the morning, much of the fog will dissipate. It's that stuff there in the central part of Scotland that really concerns me. Could well linger on past lunchtime into the first part of the afternoon, then raising up into a low-level grey cloud. Elsewhere, this cloud sheet thin enough to break at times to give a little bit of sunshine, but with a bit of an easterly breeze, a bit more than today, it will feel again on the cool side. Now on through to Thursday, that cloud sheet perhaps more complete, giving the odd spot of rain or drizzle across parts of England and Wales. Further north, well, happy days. Plenty of sunshine around, so too into Northern Ireland here. And then as we move on from Thursday into Friday, a bit of a change, certainly for northern and western parts of the British Isles. The high pressure at last giving ground to quite an active weather front, with a number of isobars you notice as well, so quite a breezy old day across the northern half of the British Isles. For any dryness at this stage, you have to move a little bit further towards the south and east, but still that level of cloud really quite extensive, but still pushing the temperatures to around about 13 or 14. Please bear in mind what I say about the fog. I'm sure Nick Miller will reinforce